this video we will see how to obtain a matrix A with an LU factorization. What is L here is the lower triangular matrix and U is the upper triangular matrix. So the way we actually factorize the matrix A with an LU factorization is, I will have a matrix A which will be factorized into an lower triangular matrix where each diagonal elements should always be equal to 1. Okay, so this is a rule. When I am doing LU factorization of any matrix, given matrix, I see through that the lower triangular matrix will have its diagonal elements is all equal to 1, whereas the other elements in the lower triangular matrix should be found. So this is L21 because this is the second row and first column. Then I have L31 and this is L32. And in lower triangular matrix we know that these elements will always be 0. This will be multiplied by the upper triangular matrix where this is U11. This is not 0. This is all the elements which we normally say pivots of the upper triangular matrix. U11, U12, U13, and this will be 0 in upper triangular. So this is U22, U23, and I hope this and this will be 0, and this is U33. Fine. So there are two ways to obtain this L and U factorization. There are two ways to find out the lower and upper triangular matrix for any given matrix in LU factorization. Okay, so I will teach you the two methods that we use in matrix related operations when we go with a matrix A to be factorized with L and U. Okay, so for that we will take an example here. Okay, let me take an example matrix A which is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 3, 1, 2. Okay, this is the matrix which we have. Now I need to factorize this given matrix in terms of L into U. Okay, so I'll take the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 1, 2. Now what does that mean is, if you multiply this L and U, you should get back A. That is what the factorization is all about. So I need to factorize this into a lower triangular matrix with all diagonal elements to be equal to 1. This is the rule actually, where in lower triangular we consider these diagonal elements which should always be equal to 1 while factorizing. And this is L21, L31 and L32. We need to find out these values now. Then only we can have a complete L matrix and U matrix where you multiply that both and you will be able to get the matrix A. Now finding out the determinant is a different rule we have. I will tell you how to find out that determinant now. Now this is 0, this is 0 and this is 0, and this will be multiplied by U11, U12, U13, 0, U21, U22, U23, 0, 0 and this is U33. Now what I'll do, I'll try to multiply these two and then I'll equate that multiplied elements to these elements now. This is the first method which we are doing. Okay, the first method of finding out. So here what we need to do is, we need to find out what is L21, we need to find what is L31 and we need to find out what is L32. And meanwhile we should also find out what is U11, what is U12 and what is U13, U22, U23 and then U33. We need to find out all these matrices. In this method we are not finding out any row operations or something like that. We are not applying any row operations or column operations, anything like that to get this low and upper triangular matrix. We will do that in method 2. In second method we do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll multiply these two matrices now. So what will I get? The first element is 1 into u11 plus 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0. So I will get u11. Then the second one is u12 into 1 is u12. And others 2 are 0. So multiplied by this is again 0. Third one is 1 into u13. And other 2 are 0 into anything is 0, 0 into anything is 0. Okay. Now coming to the next here, L21 into U11. So this is L21 into U11. Then L21 into U11 multiplied by 1 into 0, 0 into 0. So it is 0. Therefore you are left out with only L21 and U11. Now the second entry is L21 into U12. L21 into U12 plus 1 into U22, which is U22. U22 element would be equal to what? The third element would be equal to L21 into U13, L21 into U13 plus L21 into U13 plus 1 into U23. So it is U23, 1 into U23. Then the third row multiplied by the columns whatever we have. So the first one is L31 into U11 is what we get, L31 into U11. The second one is L31 into U12 plus L32 into U22 plus 1 into 0 is 0. The third one is L31 into U13 plus L32 into U23 plus U33. Okay. So this is the entries of the matrix after multiplying these two matrices, which is L and U. Okay. Now what I'll do, I will equate this to the matrix that is been given here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 3 1 2. Okay. Now do we equate that? We try to equate element by element. So here U11 will be equal to 1, that is what the first one, U11 will be equal to 1. Then U12 will be equal to 2, this element is equated to this element. Then U13 will be equal to 3, this element will be equal to this element. Therefore we got 3 values already in this particular matrix. We got 3 unknown values, U11, U12 and U13, U11, U12 and U13. Now we are going to equate this with this. So what is that? L21 into U11 will be equal to 4, and we know what is U11, which is equal to 1. Therefore I can easily say that L21 will be equal to 4. So this is the next element. So next is L21 into U12, L21 into U12 plus U22 equals 5, L21 into U12 plus U22 equals 5. We already know U12, we know L21 which is already been found here. We will substitute that values here. Therefore L21 is 4 multiplied by U12 is 2 plus U22 equals 5. Therefore U22 equals 5 minus 8. Therefore we will end up in getting U22 to be equal to, we will get U22 to be equal to minus 3. Now we have this element to be equated to 6. Therefore L21 U13 plus U23 equals 6. Okay, L21 plus U13 plus U23 equals 6. L21 is 4, which has already been found, multiplied by U13 is already been found, which is 3, plus U23 equals 6. Therefore 4 into 3 is 12, 6 minus 12 is U23 now, 6 minus 12. Therefore U23 equals minus 6. U23 equals minus 6. Now the next equation is, we will equate third row with this third row. Therefore, L31 will be equal to L31 into U11 will be equal to 3, and we have already been found what is U11 is. U11 is 1, therefore L31 will be equal to 3. L31 will be equal to 3. Then we have this equating to this, so therefore L31 U12 plus L32 U22 equals 1. That is what we equated. Now what is L31? Is already been found here, which is 3 multiplied by U12 is 2 plus L32 is what we need to find out, multiplied by U22 is minus 3 equals 1. So therefore what I'll do is 3 into 2 is 6. Therefore minus 3 times L32 equals 1 minus 6, which is equal to minus 5. Therefore L32 equals 5 by 3. So this is another value. Finally, the last value is L31 into U13, L31 into U13 plus L31 into U13 plus L32 into U23, L32 into U23 plus U33 plus U33 equals what is the third? This will be equated to this 2, okay, which is equal to 2. Now we know L31 is actually 3 multiplied by U13 is already been found, which is again 3 plus L32 is 5 by 3 multiplied by U23 is minus 6 plus U33 equals 2. Therefore 3 3s are 9 and this gets cancelled here, 3 2s are 6. So 3 3s are 9 minus 5 into 2 is 10 plus U33 equals 2. 9 minus 10 is minus 1, and if it goes to the right hand side it becomes 2 plus 1. So U33 equals 2 plus 1, therefore U33 equals 3. Okay, now we got all the values. What we do is we try to put that into L into U. So L will have 1 1 1 0 0 0. Now what is L1? L21? L21 is 4, L31 is 3, whereas L32 what we have got is 5 by 3. 5 by 3. This is multiplied by the U matrix, which is upper triangular matrix. U11, U12, U13 is 1 2 3, which we have got. 1 2 3 we have got. Then you have U22 is minus 3, U22 is minus 3, U23 is minus 6, U23 is minus 6. So this is 0 0 0, whereas finally U33 is 3. U33 is 3. So this is what LU factorization is all about. We got L, we got U. Now if you multiply these two matrices, you will end up in getting again the matrix A. Okay, you will end up in getting the same matrix A again. Now what is the determinant of matrix A? Is equal to determinant of L matrix multiplied by determinant of U matrix. Okay. Now here in this LU factorization, the determinant of L matrix will always be equal to 1. Determinant of L matrix will always be equal to 1. Why? Because in both L and U matrix, the determinant will always be equal to the multiplication of the diagonal elements. So here 1 into 1 into 1, therefore determinant of L will be equal to 1. 1 into 1 into 1. Similarly, the determinant of U matrix is not equal to 1 because you have a different elements here. So 1 into minus 3 into minus 3, 1 into minus 3 into 3, which is equal to minus 9. Therefore, the determinant of matrix A is equal to 1 into minus 9, which is equal to minus 9. Okay. Now this determinant, whether it is correct or wrong, let us prove it by taking the matrix directly and finding out what is determinant. So if I take this matrix, determinant of A would be equal to what? 1 into 5 2s are 10 minus 6 minus 2 into 4 2s are 8 minus 18 plus 3 into 4 on the 4 minus 15. So therefore, which is equal to 10 minus 6 is 4 minus 2 into minus 10, which is plus 10 into 2 is 20. 4 minus 15 is minus 11 into 3 is minus 33. Therefore, 24 minus 33. So I think if you subtract it, 24 minus 33, which is equal to minus 9. So here also we got minus 9. In this method also we got minus 9 is the determinant. This is the first method which we have in LU factorization. How do you do LU factorization? Okay, and how do you find out the determinant of the matrix after getting the lower triangular and upper triangular matrices? The same LU factorization in terms of method 2, in terms of second method. Okay, let us look into that. So what we will be doing here is we will be constructing the matrix U. Okay, we'll be constructing matrix U. We'll be constructing matrix U by applying row operations. We try to do row operation to construct the upper triangular matrix U. While doing row operations, we will have some equations to do row operations, right? With that equations, we will try to construct the lower triangular matrix. So please listen step by step what I do in this video. So I hope you will understand if you listen it carefully. So first of all, I know what is lower triangular matrix, which will always have my diagonal elements to be equal to 1 and all other elements above the diagonal element will be 0. Now my job is to find out what is these three elements. I will just say A, B, C. I need to know what is A, what is B and what is C. Right? Earlier we had a different method. We multiplied L and U by having that terms, and then we individually found the terms by having an equation, and then we found L and U, right? Here we construct U by doing a row operation technique, and then we in meantime we will also construct L by looking into the equations that we use to do row operation to construct upper triangular matrix in a given matrix A, for a given matrix A. Okay. So first row operation. So for an upper triangular matrix, we should always see through that these three elements should always become 0. That is our intention to construct the upper triangular matrix, right? Leaving the principal diagonal, all the above elements should be present, whereas these three elements in an upper triangular matrix should become 0. So for that, what we do is, I will try to take R2, I will try to take R2 to be subtracted. Okay, I need to replace R2 now, because I need step by step I will go. I will first make this element 0, then this element 0, and this element I will make 0. So to make this element 0, I will try to multiply minus 4 with R1 and add that with R2, right? Minus 4 times R1 adding with R2 will cancel this first element. It makes first element to be equal to 0. Therefore, what will be my matrix? A will be equal to 1, 2, 3. Minus 4 into 1 plus 4 is 0. Minus 4 into 2 is minus 8, added with 5, which is minus 8 plus 5 is minus 3. Minus 4 into 3 is 12. Minus 12 plus 6 is minus 12 plus 6 is minus 6, and keep the third row as it is, 3, 1, 2. Yes. Now you see we got this first equation. where we took a factor -4 to make this element 0. Therefore, that -4 will become an entry in the lower triangular matrix. But when I am entering that -4 in the lower triangular, the polarity of that particular value will get changed when it is entered into lower triangular. So here we have took -4 is a factor we took to make that element 0. So here it becomes +4. Okay. So we got first element by having a row operation to make this element 0. Now the next row operation which I can perform here is to make this element 0 now, to make this 3 to be equal to 0. So I have 1 here. So therefore, I will say R3 will be equal to -3 times R1 plus R3. So if I make -3 times R1 plus R3, we can see that the element in that position becomes 0. In the third row, the first element becomes 0. Therefore, A equals now, this is 1, 2, 3. Keep the second row as it is 0, -3, -6. So this element whatever we have, -3 into 1 plus 3 will become 0. -3 into 2 is -6 plus 1 will become -5. Then -3 into 3 -9 plus 2 will become -7. Now we took a factor -3 to get this element 0. Therefore, the second element B in the lower triangular matrix. Why B? Because this is the element we are trying to make 0, right? This is the element we are trying to make 0 in upper triangular matrix. Therefore, that position of the element will be replaced with this factor that we take in the equation. But the polarity will be taken in a opposite way. So here it is -3. Therefore, here it becomes +3. Okay. Now, what is the next entry? I need to make this phi to become 0. I need to make this phi to become 0. So I can only play with these two matrices now, because here it is 1, and if you try to make any manipulation with this row 1, then these two zeros will get altered. Means 0 will not be there if you do any operation with row 1 now. So you need to do row operation with this row, second row and third row. So how will I do that here is, so I need this -5 should become 0. Therefore, I will say R3 would be equal to -5/3 times R2, because this 3 should cancel with this 3, added with R3. So I will take -5/3 times R2 and I will add that with R3. Okay. So therefore, what will I get? The matrix A equals 1, 2, 3, 0, -3, -6. Okay. Then this is 0, because 0 into -5/3 is 0 plus 0, which is 0. -3 into -5/3, 3 gets cancelled. -1 into -5 is +5, and -5, which becomes 0. So it is -5/3 into -6 plus -7. So 3 2s are 6. -5 into -2 is +10 -7, which is equal to 3. This becomes 3. Okay. Now this is what the upper triangular matrix. I am sorry, I have written A here. Let us not take A here, because now it is not a matrix A. It is a upper triangular matrix which we have got. I hope if you compare this upper triangular matrix with the upper triangular matrix which we have got in the previous method, they both are same. Now the last element in L which should be replaced now, what is that? -5/3 I have taken here. -5/3 I have taken here. Therefore, here it becomes +5/3. Okay. So therefore, if you try to look L and U that we have got in this method and compare this value with L and U that we have got in the previous method, I think both are same. And determinant is 1 into 1 into 1 is determinant of L is equal to 1 always, whereas 1 into -3 into 3 is -9. Therefore, determinant of A will be equal to 1 into -9, which is equal to -9. I think we got the same even in the previous method. Okay. So this is how second method that we use to do LU factorization for a given matrix A. Okay, I hope you people have understood both the methods to factorize the given matrix to a lower triangular matrix multiplied by an upper triangular matrix.